Well, out here at Husker Harvest Days, we are catching up with the leadership of the Nebraska Bankers Association. We'll cover a broad variety of topics with them. And Richard Beyer, he is the NBA president and CEO. One of the topics we like to hit on every year we've had this conversation is financial literacy. What's the message this year?
You know, Bryce, it's an important topic across the state of Nebraska. Obviously, our members are invested in making sure that we do a better job of providing strong financial education, really from kindergarten through our senior citizens. And so that takes a lot of different formats, but we believe that well-educated customers make better customers for our banks, and ultimately lets our banks make our community stronger. And so we've been very active in that process and passing some legislation to require financial literacy in the schools. We also are very active in providing an online learning platform through many of our banks called EverFi that our banks use across the state. And then one of the other fun ones that our bankers really get excited about is that we have 38 in-school savings banks across the state of Nebraska, which are literally bank branches that we put inside of local elementary schools. And we hire the fifth graders typically as the tellers. And so it teaches kids to save early and the importance of saving, but it gets a chance for us to begin to talk about the importance of financial decision making on the front end of their lifespan.
That's the front end. One of the sad things we've seen an increase of is elder scams. Are the Nebraska bankers involved with trying to prevent some of that as well?
You know, we're really the front line for that. We are seeing it being an increasingly important issue for our members, and so we do ongoing training with our frontline bankers. We also passed some legislation a few years ago, thanks to the Nebraska legislature, that actually allows us to freeze a transaction. So if we have a Nebraskan that comes in with what might be suspected as a fraudulent transaction, we can freeze that transaction for 30 days. A lot of times if there's a scam going on, the bad guys will go away in that 30-day window. So it gives us some real opportunity to help protect our customers. And we're also now going around bank by bank and out doing things to educate bank consumers inside their local bank in terms of IT.
So important work happening, big picture when it comes to the Nebraska Bankers Association, but also as we started this conversation in those local communities. Guys, we appreciate the time out here at Husker Harvest Days. Good to see you. And if you'd like to learn more, you're encouraged to visit anybankers.org.